Are you afraid that your employees or partners will steal your business ideas and run away? Let's talk about why this fear might holding you back and how to truly protect your business in the ways you never imagined. Hi, I am Alena Goco, the founder of Soapymania, Handcrafted Soap Boutique. We manufacture and sell our products nationwide, so we own about 140 unique formulas. Recently, I got a very interesting comments and very interesting question from you guys. If I keep my formula secret, despite the fact that I have answered this question in the comments, I decided to make a big video about it just because this is a very legit question and it's very important to understand a few things that I have learned hard way myself. So when I started my business, I had the same exact fear. What if my employee or my partner or somebody is gonna steal my formula, is gonna create this product, and they're gonna set up their own business, and they're gonna become my competitor, and they're gonna kick me out of the business, and then what then? I'm gonna die or what? I don't know. So I had this fear. I've been there before. I understand how you feel. However, what I've learned over time that a business goes way beyond just a product or just your formula. And today, I'm gonna be breaking down my approach to this whole situation, how to manufacture, how to protect your business, how to have the mindset, and how to build a thriving business that sells their products nationwide in the United States. If you're just a beginner entrepreneur and you are worrying about protecting your formulas, stay tuned. This video is for you. Before we start, please don't forget to click subscribe button to avoid missing new videos. All right, let's go. Let's just answer the big question. Do I keep my formula secret? And the answer is no. In fact, I haven't made soap for quite some time already. I have an amazing team. They're using my formulas. They're creating the soaps. Moreover, our formulas are very well documented, printed out, and some of them are even posted on the walls of our warehouse. So everyone has access to them. So I don't have to be involved in the manufacturing process and everyone knows what to do. You might be saying, Alena, are you crazy? Aren't you scared that someone is gonna come and just steal your unique formula? No, the answer is no. I'm not afraid of this. I understand the fear just because every single formula is like a baby, because you spend so much time, so much effort, so much energy, so much research, so much tears and joy and everything, and you invested in every single formula so much, and you want to protect it just because you created something perfect, something unique, something with you inside. You don't want anyone to be affiliated with this. I understand that. However, running a business, being a brand is way more than just a formula. So these formulas are very important. The product is very important, especially if you're a brand that sells the product. However, it's just a one tiny puzzle piece of the bigger picture. And here are the other puzzle pieces that makes this whole ecosystem work together. So what really makes a business successful? Product, like I said, is very important. And I really believe that. My soaps, the Soapymania soaps, is the best in the world. The quality speaks for itself. However, having just this formula is not enough to build a successful business. Any truly amazing and well-known business has two major components aside from others, but these two components is innovation and marketing. You might tell me that, hey, Coca-Cola keeps their formula private for 130 years. I get it. Yes, that's true. However, at some point there was Pepsi that came in and with the right marketing, they almost knocked out Coca-Cola at some point. So even though Pepsi does not use Coca-Cola formula, it tastes pretty much the same, but with the right marketing, they built also a very successful business. Another example, Oreos, if you know that they have a vault somewhere in the north where they keep their formulas secret. I really think that this vault is actually a marketing strategy and it works really well because Oreo is just an Oreo. It's a chocolate cookie with the white filling in between. Plus, the ingredients are not that great, and there's a lot of other good alternatives. But with this name, with this branding, with this marketing, with this innovation, they're keeping this business thriving. Again, innovation and marketing. There are other puzzle pieces. Let's say one of them is brand identity. Brand identity is how you send your message to your customers, how you position yourself on market, what truly makes you unique. How many of you have bought products that you didn't even need or you didn't even know exist only because that you know the brand and you know that this brand makes a good product. So if I see something like this, okay, I'll get it. I've done it so many times, and this is actually one of the goals for a good business strategy. Another puzzle piece would be customer experience, how you treat your customers, how you deliver your product, how you communicate with your customers, how you build the relationships. How many of you have bought something, really nice product, but the customer service was awful? Do you go back and buy this again? I don't, because customer relationships is very important, and you need to build this connection with your audience, and you need to maintain these relationships very well. Another puzzle piece is operation excellence, the way you set up the system, the way the manufacturing works, the way that the product is manufactured in your facility, the way your employees run the production. There's a lot of possibilities that could have gone wrong. So let's say you got an order, but the manufacturer failed and they didn't produce order on time, so the product wasn't shipped on time, and people are not coming back because the shipping took like a month. You don't deal with it in 2024. You have to be very efficient. You have to deliver the message. You have to be honest. You have to be transparent, and you have to be on time. So these are the main puzzle pieces for the business itself. However, let's say on the operational side, you need to build the team that you trust. This is such a big topic, and I'm sure that I'm going to be filming another long video about it, just because this is so very controversial, because there are people who are like on opposite sides. Some of them, they are just hiring left and right, they don't care, and they don't train, they don't build the system, they don't build the connection, and of course a lot of things falling apart. The business is actually failing at the end. You know, the product wasn't produced on time, the product was produced with a mistake, there is a recall, there's something, and this is not how it's gonna work in the long run. There is other side of people who are super afraid and super protective, and they're saying like, I trust no one. There's no way anyone can make this product. There's no one I can trust because they're gonna steal my formulas and run away. It's gonna take me hours to explain someone, and they still are not gonna do a good job. There's two sides, both are legit and both exist, and you need to be in between. First of all, you need to answer the questions inside you. If you don't trust these people, first of all, why did you hire them? And if you trust no one, then probably there's something in you that you are trying to work out, and that's probably a counseling question. So you need to hire people, and you need to make them a team. They need to feel that they're a part of the big ecosystem, the big organism, that they all waking up together. They're all advocating for you, for your brand, for your product. They're all like a big extended family to each other. This is so very important, just because there's ups and downs. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. And having a strong and very happy and healthy team is very, very, very important. So you need to train well and empower your team. You need to give them the ability to take responsibilities, because this is how you show the trust. My employees are so passionate about the product we're making. I have so many messages from them that, hey, I stopped by the store and I saw that the name cards were displaced, and so I had to organize it and I had to clean it up, and they are running out of this product, so we probably need to let them know that we should deliver this on time, and so on and so forth. So they're advocating for you of their hours. That shows that people that are actually making your product, that are actually making this business come true, are a part of the same ecosystem, and they are going to be advocating for you. They're going to be rooting for you, and they're going to backing each other up, and they're backing you up because you're going to be working on something more important, and they're going to be covering your day-to-day operations. Another very important topic here: documentation is power, not a threat. Let's go back to boring stuff, to documenting everything, to writing it down. I believe that one of the reasons I don't keep my formula secret just because documentation is such a powerful tool that allows me to grow and to scale my business. When the system, the formulas, and the process is well documented, anyone can be trained, anyone can perform this task while you are going to be focusing on a bigger fish to fry. Let me tell you my personal story. So how it all started. In 2019, we delivered our first big order, and then in 2020, we got our Soapy Mania into Whole Foods stores. And I had to deliver the very first Whole Foods order in end of October, about this time 4 years ago. And this was a big order in terms of variety. So there was a lot of different soaps, and the girls that were working on the scrubs before, on the other product before, they didn't know how to make soaps because I'm an artist. I create my soaps using my inspiration. So today I'm feeling in the blue mood and I'm making like a blue soap. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing something else. Oh, let's add something, a pinch of this oil, and it's going to be a completely different product. So this is how it worked. There was no documentation. I did not have any formulas written down before. Everything was in my head, and I was this artist. Also in 2020 in October, I was 9 months pregnant with my son. He was supposed to be born in November. It was perfect. Like, I was planning to create the new soap, to train the girls how to make the soap without documenting anything. I just would tell them how I do it and they would learn. Then I would deliver my baby and enjoy the first few months with him while the girls are going to be making the soap using the formulas that are in my head. Guess what? My son decided to be born a little earlier, right a week before the first delivery, right when the girls were supposed to be trained on how to make soap. So no one knew how to make soap. I didn't have any formulas written down, and the delivery was going to be in a week. That was a very scary moment because here I am in labor. No one knows how to make soap, and I'm not sure what's going to happen when I'm going to deliver the baby. So, of course, my first days of being mom was a little messed up just because I had to focus not only recovering from the labor, not only welcoming my first child, but also making soap that I didn't bother recording all the formulas. The first delivery, my son was 6 days old. Days in the middle of COVID. What was I thinking? I don't know. But, that's part of being an entrepreneur. So I brought my son with me because I didn't have any help. So we brought him with us to the store in the middle of COVID, a 6 days old baby, so that we can set up the soap. And the first few months, because we grew really fast and we grew to like 50 Whole Foods stores in the span of like 2 months, again, the formulas were not documented. We were making so many mistakes because there was no right temperatures, there was no process, there was a formula, at least how much you measure of everything, but there was no process. They didn't know what temperature to use and like all the steps. So that's why there were so many mistakes. After like each batch making, I was coming to my kitchen because everything was made on my kitchen, and I was unmolding soaps and I was like, oh my God, this is so bad. This is ruined. I can't save it. And there was so many mistakes. I lost so much money. We lost so much effort, and I gained so much gray hair during this time. And then we hired one of the girl who put so much effort and so much love into it, and she documented every single formula. So she was with us during the manufacturing process, and she was writing and rewriting and perfecting the formulas, the step-by-step directions, and how to make it. That's how we got our formulas documented, and we still use these documents, and I'm so grateful for all this process. So this is my personal experience. Don't be me. Record everything, document everything. It's gonna save you so much time, so much effort, so much agony, and so much money actually. And also it's gonna give you a possibility to scale up, to grow, because if you have to be involved in creating every single batch of your product, then there's so much you can do. There is so much time in your day, and you won't be able to grow. You won't be able to add something on your plate. You're just going to be stuck in the production. And it's not actually an entrepreneurship. You're going to be self-employed and not scalable. Now let's talk about what you should really protect. And yes, it's not the formula. So I would say brand identity would be number one, meaning that you need to find your uniqueness. You need to create a brand, a message that you send to your customers. You need to position yourself in a unique way so that even your formula is stolen, even if your product is somewhere else on market, people would know that it's not yours, it's not you, it's not the same, it's different, and people would rather buy it from you just because they know this brand identity. The second, what I would protect would be customer relationships. Building and growing these relationships is the key. You need to be available for your customers. You need to have an amazing customer service, some kind of loyalty program, some kind of customer benefits. You should have like dedicated team that are answering customers' concerns and handling their questions. And it should be very quickly and efficiently. Your customers are the ones that are bringing you money, and that's how you grow your business, and that's how your product exists. The third part that I would really focus on protecting would be innovation. So like I said, the business is based on innovation and marketing. So innovation means that you constantly evolve, you constantly add something, you constantly improve something. And even if your competitors steal your formula and they use your soap, they won't be able to keep up with your innovation, with your progress. That's why be unique. Always evolve, take care of your customer, and of course, use a very smart and efficient marketing strategies. That's how you would build your business. And yes, you love your formulas, but don't be super protective about them. If you're still not convinced, and if you're still concerned about your formulas, you can always file for a patent using any lawyer, like product attorney. That might cost you roughly $10,000 per formula. So Soapy Mania owns about 140 unique formulas times $10,000. That's a lot of money. That's gonna give you an option to take those who violate your rights to the court, and you're gonna spend more money on attorneys and lawyers. So I don't think it's worth it, but again, it's an option. Here's my 5 cents towards protecting your formulas and towards building a thriving business. So again, no, I do not keep my formula secret. I focus on truly what makes my business thriving. I focus on innovation. I focus on marketing. I focus on customer relationships. I'm focusing on being me and being unique and delivering this message through my brand identity. I am creating a culture and relationship with my customers, and I'm building a very strong system that sustains this whole thing, even if I'm not involved. And I think this is the key to success to any thriving business. Thank you for watching. If you find this helpful, please hit this like button and subscribe button. I enjoy your questions. Please put more questions in the comments below. And if I don't answer quickly, I would probably make a big video like this. Your questions and concerns are always welcome. Thank you very much for watching. And until the next time, bye.